Kilometers.
Yes. Wow. So where's Mahmoud? I thought he will give us a briefing how we do it.
Okay. I think what we'll do, now that we are very late, we'll do a short tour.
We will do a short tour of the farm.
That's about 2 hours.
I think, Honorable, if we divide ourselves in cars, but from yours, which you can go in your car, that will make us move quicker than that. And 2 rows, and we plant it 1.9. This is to ensure that the sugarcane harvester does not step in the line. The time it steps in the line, the germination rate of that one in the future goes away. So even the ones that we are harvesting now, which we had planted in the past, all of it, because the sugarcane harvester steps on it, is now a useless crop to utilize it again. It's the new machine.
So you put up, we knew that
we started growing sugarcane and we expected it to be sustained by farmers. Sugar, these are the mills. These are the mills. So these are what materials are very limited. But now with irrigation, you require an additional 14 megawatts of electricity. So this power plant, you have to have an additional one to run the irrigation system in tandem to get your sugarcane coming in with the less acreages that you have developed. So this factory, and you're going to see in ordinary shares when we developed the project, this was all that was required, similar to the report. Very well.
I did come here together with colleagues, mostly from the shadow cabinet, because the taxpayer has invested a lot of money in this project, Atiak Sugar Factory, over the years. Currently the total is 553.7 billion shillings. And yet there's no sugar being produced and all of that. These have been concerns to us. And so we thought, let's come on ground, establish what's happening. What are the challenges? How do we make sure that the taxpayer gets value for their investment? Because that's very important, yeah? The taxpayer has invested money in several companies, and you have seen us. You know, we went to Day Biopharma, Luboa Hospital, where they locked us out, and several others. You will see us because going to many of these different ones because we want to be sure there is value for the taxpayer money. So 553 billion is a lot of money. That's why we are here. They've explained to us their challenges, and we have our concerns because we don't want the taxpayer to lose that money. This is a private investor that did come with the project in mind. Of course, there were challenges along the way. Government came on board, and what we are saying is there's got to be value for that 553.7 billion shillings. So this is a start. We want to follow up with all the others, UDC, Ministry of Finance, and so on. What's happening? Are they actually following up on this investment, or did they just put money into the project and they're minding their own business? Meanwhile, things are not happening here as they should, because you can't just invest money and then you depart. That's our concern, and that's why we are going to continuously follow up on this and several other projects where the taxpayer has injected money.
Honorable, in English, just to add on, Mr. Mahmoud seemed to have a suggestion again, requesting the government to, support the factory with, bringing piped water from...
with more money. So yes, the factory actually is saying they need more support from government. Of course, government has so far given 553 billion shillings as an investment that has been spent. They're saying they need more. On our end, we are saying, firstly, can we, because you see, to convince the taxpayer that you should inject in a lot more, you've got to show cause. You've got to show that it is valuable. Otherwise, the taxpayer is worried that they keep putting in money, nothing is coming out. So there has got to be cause showed that sugar can get to be produced. That way, you give justification to the taxpayer to say, or whoever else, to say that this thing is actually working. But as it is now, it's difficult, even for us parliamentarians, to say, let's pass more money for this project. It is very difficult, I'll be honest. Muluganda.